gang. You already see what the fuck we on, man. We on the Black Ops 3. I haven't touched this game in probably like... Actually, I don't think I touched this game in like a year. I was gonna say about 3 years, but I don't think I touched this game in about a year. I actually do, like, I used to come back and play zombies because I like the gobblegums that I got on here. But we're not here for the gobblegums. I like the zombies on this here too, but we're not here for the zombies either. But you see, in terms of zombies, you know, considering they got like all of these, best zombies in my opinion. Considering they brought back this shit. If not, Black Ops 2 is obviously the best zombies, hands down. Transit, Buried, can't beat it. But just because they brought back, you know, the Black Ops 1 maps, then they brought back Kino and Origins, I would say this was like the best zombies, in my opinion, you know, because I could come back and I used to play all of these. What I really used to come back and play was Kino. I would play Origins sometimes. Varrock wasn't that bad either. I like Varrock and the Horizon Drops. I like the zombies. Honestly, I'm just a zombie lover, so I love zombies, period. But that's not why we're here. We're not here for the zombies. We're here for the Dark Matter. Now, this Dark Matter grind... There we go, the Kodak emblem. This Dark Matter grind, I can say... It wasn't like... I don't remember it being that hard, you know. I done grinded for Dark Matter probably like... a year or two as the game was coming out. You know, as it came out, I was grinding for it. And if I can remember, I can remember it actually not being that hard. Like, I don't think Dark Matter was that hard to grind in this game. I will not be playing on this live stream though. I honestly do not feel like playing fucking Black Ops 3. You know what, if we get enough people in here, I'll start up a game. But for the most part, I'm gonna just show you guys Dark Matter on every single gun, except for the ones I don't have, obviously, which is the Stein. That's the MSMC, ooh, nasty. AK-47U, okay, AK-74U. The Type, don't know what the fuck that is. I remember seeing that, but I don't know what that is either. MP40, I always wanted that, but could never get it. But yeah, we're gonna show Dark Matter on all of these guns. So there's Dark Matter on the Kuda. Take away all of this. Dark Matter on the Kuda. Yeah, that's just a beauty. That is definitely a beauty. And then let's show Dark Matter on the VMP. As you can see, grinded all the camos. Of course, if I got Dark Matter, I grinded all the camos. Man, I don't remember, like, I remember this not being hard. Like, this is when like camo challenges like were easy back in the day. Like, get 5 kills without dying 5 times. Always the bloodthirsties, you know, you can't forget those. 2 rapid kills, that's not hard. 50 kills with attachments. I love these challenges. Like, you gotta use 5 attachments to get 50 kills. I love those. I don't know why they don't just bring those back, but I guess they're too easy. You know, challenges started to get hard once Modern Warfare came about. Then, like, they were like, okay, we gotta make these challenges hard so people don't just... Everybody can't get Dark Matter, you know? But 50 kills with no attachments, love that. 10 Revenge was always the easiest. Yeah, I like this camo too, the Dante camo, 40 headshots, and you get 100 headshots, and then, you know, you're right there. Which wasn't like, I'm not gonna say it was the easiest, but it wasn't the hardest. Also, I don't have a camo for Dark Matter on the Weevil, and this is a new hey, I've been had all of these. I guess just never put it on this. But what we're gonna start doing now, we're gonna look back at, you know, all the old gameplay, old games that I haven't touched in a while. Cause I still have this download, I just don't touch it, you know. But I'm gonna go back, Pharaoh. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at like all my old shit, all my old accomplishments. I wish I could like live stream on the PS3 so I can look at all my old shit on the PS3. Cause I just recently bought a PS3. That's the Razorback. I believe the Razorback was not in the original assault rifle. Correct me if I'm wrong. It may be. I may be tripping. If not, I had to grind that on its own. But yeah, that's all of that. The no, that's not assault rifle. Those are SMGs. I'm tripping. I don't believe the Razorback was in the original SMG. If it was, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's all the SMGs with Dark Matter. We're gonna move on to the KN, what we started with. Yeah, that dark matter go crazy. Like, this is a new segment I'm gonna start doing on my channel. I'm gonna go and look back at all the old shit I used to do, you know, the accomplishments that, you know, I never really, like, you know, shown. I just did, and I was just doing it because, you know, I'm just that good, you know. But we're gonna look back at all of this shit. Let me know if you guys, you know, would like to see more of this. I'm gonna do it regardless, but let me know if you'd like to see it, you know, if you enjoy shit like this. No, all I'm really doing is just looking at all the old shit I used to do. Nothing very special, you know. I just be over here collecting, let these games collect dust and shit. Like I said, I'll probably play Black Ops 3 with my friends ever, you know, which would never happen. Would ever be like, yo, let's play some Black Ops 3. You know, I'm down to play zombies. I don't really care for the multiplayer too much no more. But you know, I'll play. You know, like I said, if I get enough views in here, I'll definitely start some multiplayer. The MX Grinding for sure. This was not an original assault rifle. I remember grinding for this motherfucker just to get dark matter on it. Amazing. They got the FAMAS on this right now. The Peacekeeper. It looks familiar, but I don't know what that is. M16. Galil. Ooh, A94. Love this gun. Black Ops 2 is amazing. And they got, looks like a M14. Yeah, about M14. Okay, on to the shotguns, the KRM. I remember grinding this bad boy. It was a nuisance. It's always that one shotgun that's just like a super nuisance. And I don't even think this was the one. I think this one was just barely hard. The hardest one was, the Argus was pretty nice. The hardest one may have been, I want to say the Haymaker. The Haymaker with the KRM was definitely the one of the hardest ones to get. Like, you know, gold. So you can get diamond, they can get dark matter. There's dark matter on the Brecci. All my Brecci fans, comment Brecci in all caps down below. That Brecci used to go crazy. I don't know nothing about that Brecci. I used to call it, like, I think some of my friends used to call it the Bresci. I'm like, bro, it's the Brecci, bro. 205 Brecci. You gotta remember it. That Haymaker. Now the Haymaker of Death is definitely, you know, it's got its name for a reason. Like I say, in multiplayer, I don't remember this shotgun being that good. It wasn't bad, you know, it wasn't the worst of shotguns. I think the KRM has to be my least favorite. Yeah, but it wasn't the worst. I think zombies is where I really started to like the Haymaker more. That Haymaker's not that bad. But shotguns weren't always that good in zombies, considering, like, you know, ammo usage. There go that Argus with that dark matter. I love the Argus. Fucking sniper shotgun. The Argus was amazing. Oh yeah, one of the things I wanted to do too in this game, I wanted to go back and like max out all my weapons, but that's never gonna happen. Never gonna do that. They got new shotguns. I don't think I ever seen this. Looks like some advanced warfare shit. Then you got that, the Hades. I don't remember the original name, but that was the Hades when you pack a punch it on motherfucking Black Ops 2. That's my shit right there. Olympia, that's what it's called, Olympia. Okay, but on to the SMGs. We got the BRM here. YRN, young rich nigga, you know. Got the diamond on it, but no, you upgraded. We got the dark matter, baby. Look at that. Dark matter on that BRM. I love the BRM. This is probably like my favorite LMG in this game. No funny. Nah, I lied, because then we got the Dingo. I think the BRM was my favorite in terms of, like, probably shooting wise. Like, I like how they shoot, but I love the Dingo iron sights, and iron sights means a lot when it comes to shooting. So my favorite was definitely the Dingo, and ammo capacity as well. I think ammo capacity, this had it beat. I believe this definitely had the BRM beat. You know, I didn't even max out the BRM. The Dingo is my favorite LMG. Max. And look at that dark matter looking amazing on it. Least favorites. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, everybody can agree the Gorgon, whatever the fuck you call this shit, worst LMG probably ever made. Now don't get me wrong, this LMG was not bad. Like, it was pretty easy to handle. Like, this is one of them guns where, because usually when I play Call of Duty, I pick up a gun that automatically like bomb with it, no lie. Like I'm dropping like, you know, at the least a bloodthirsty. I drop like a 10 bomb as soon as I pick up a gun, like just because I'm that good with a gun. But this gun right here, this is one of them guns. Call of Duty got it every year. This is one of them guns where you gotta like adjust to it. You gotta switch up your playstyle a little bit to use it. And it was pretty annoying. But after a while, like I say probably after like 3 games playing on this, I got the use. I got it down pack, and it wasn't easy to get gold and then get diamond and get dark matter. That gold's pretty nice in this game too. I like the gold on here. I like the like slick gold look where it's like, you know, kind of matte, you know, matte gold instead of like, you know, being all the shiny shit like the new gold nowadays. The dark matter looks amazing on it too, by the way. Then we got the Dredge. Now the Dredge was, I think this was another gun we had to like kind of switch up your playstyle a little bit, but it wasn't bad. Like it was a burst LMG. I don't think Call of Duty ever introduced the burst LMG until here. If not, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. What was the first burst SMG? I mean not SMG, LMG. But to my acknowledgement, I think this was the first burst LMG I ever like, you know, at least used. If not, you know, it's been on a Call of Duty before. I think this was the first burst LMG I ever used. You know, got gold. But the Dredge, it wasn't that bad. Like I give it a cool 6 or 7 out of 10 for real. Like a 7 out of 10. Not a high 7, like a low 7 out of 10. But it was like a heavy hitter. It has to be because it's LMG. Like I believe I want to say 2 to 3 bursts gonna kill a person on impact. Yeah, about 2 or 3 bursts gonna kill a person. But it wasn't that bad. I remember it being a pretty decent gun. I had to get used to it after a while though. Next gun, don't know what this is. Again, looks like some advanced warfare shit. RPK, that's badass. That's badass. Dracon. Now the Dracon, this gun right here, pretty decent. I give it again a 7 out of 10. Now the Drakenov, that gun, flush down the toilet. 3 out of 10. 1 out of 10. The worst gun ever made. The Drakenov is trash. The Drakon, you know, the Black Ops version of the Drakenov, decent. I like it. It was way more easy to handle, you know. You could spray it if you want. Semi-automatic. It was decent. The Drakenov, that sight always fucks me up. Now this sight wasn't the best, but it was not like the Drakenov sight. So I enjoyed this more than the Drakenov, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Had to mention the Drakenov because that shit was actual ass. The Locust, one of the best snipers ever made. I put it right there behind the Ballista and the DSR. The Locust was amazing. For its time, great quickscope weapon. I'm saying for its time. I'm not saying all time top 3 snipers. I'm saying for its time in the Black Ops, you know, series as it was going. The Locust was not that bad to step down from the DSR. Not the DSR. It wasn't that bad to step down from the Ballista. I'm not saying this is a specific order, but it go like Ballista, DSR, and then Locust. The Locust was a great sniper. I enjoyed the Locust very much. You know, especially after coming from playing Black Ops 2. Do you play another Black Ops? You got Black Ops 3 coming right behind it. Not right behind it, but you know, Black Ops 3 come out. After playing Black Ops 2, the Locust was like, yeah, it was like, you know, the Ballista. But I think it hit a little harder, but it was, you know, it was supposed to be like a replica of the Ballista, and I really enjoyed it. Not a replica, but, you know, a new sniper, but, you know, the Ballista, for the fact that it's not going to hit you and kill you on one hit unless you hit the chest or above, but it's still going to, you know, fuck you up, and it's fast. It's pretty fast. Then we got the P06, probably the worst sniper I ever used. No, I can't say the worst sniper I ever used in my life. This sniper is actually better than the worst sniper I ever used in my life, which is the Drakenov. But this is like the top 5 worst snipers I ever used. You aim it, you shoot, zoop, boom. Takes a while before you shoot. I hated the fuck out of it. I remember it vividly. The P06, worst sniper I probably ever had to get gold in my life. At me on that. This shit was ass. This shit was super ass. Do not misuse it. Probably would never pick this shit up ever again in life. Do not put it in no more Call of Duties. This should be a one and done for guns. Onto the SVG. Now the SVG, I give it a 6 out of 10. It hit hard. Don't get me wrong. In terms of damage, 9 out of 10. But my overall rating, 6 out of 10 for the simple fact we moved on from the DSR to the SVG. The SVG was nothing like the DSR. I'm not saying you had to remake the DSR. I'm just saying it was the DSR of Black Ops 3. Black Ops 2 DSR, one of the best snipers to ever be put on Call of Duty. We moved on from the Ballista and the DSR to the SVG and the Locust. The Locust being the Ballista and the SVG being the DSR. Now the SVG, nothing like the DSR. I'm not rating it because it was nothing like the DSR. I'm rating it because I didn't really like it. Don't get me wrong, it hit hard. I just don't like the way it quick scoped. I did not like that at all. I don't like the regular scope. Usually for a sniper like the DSR, I like the regular scope. For the Ballista, I like the regular scope. For the Locust, I like the regular scope. For the SVG, the P06, and the Draken did not like the regular scope. I feel like for a sniper to be good, the regular scope has to be good with it. You know, I shouldn't have to go to my optics and then switch up to the Varix 3 or switch up to the thermal to get a good scope. I should automatically just have a good scope back.